Hello, everyone out there. It's your sister witch, your High Priestess Kathie. Hey, spiritual family. So I am back, and tonight I am doing that video, how to steal her man or how to steal her husband. Okay. So anyway, I had posted this comment on Facebook to ask how many people would like to see a spell like that. And it was just something that came to me that night. And so a lot of people wanted to see it, but also a lot of people did not. And let me tell you, for those of you who might be offended by this spell or by the title of this video, I will say one of two things, okay? Number one, let's not judge each other, okay? Because a lot of you have also stolen other people's men too, okay? So we don't have to be all sanctified and righteous on this channel. This is not the type of channel. This isn't a channel for, kids and all of that stuff either. So, YouTube knows that, and we're going to be adults with this video. Now, if this video bothers you so much that you want to unsubscribe, please feel free to go ahead and do that. A lot of people wanted to see this video, and I will tell you this. If you are a practitioner, and especially if you're a witch, now, unless you're Wiccan or you're on that love and light stuff, which is fine for people, okay? But for those of us who practice hoodoo or do voodoo, folk magic, not the religion, okay? For those of us who dive deep into Satanism or with a work with Lucifer, the darker side of the occult, these are some things that just take place, whether or not we want to admit it or acknowledge it at all. So it's not like this is something that I've just created out of my mind. I've just named this title, that's it. But people have been doing this type of work for centuries, okay? So a lot of you might also know it as a breakup spell. But this right here, I titled it because this is my spell. This is what I'm creating. This is what I have created for you guys to do and follow, okay? So first of all, you want to make sure you have your salt. You want to make sure you have a bowl of salt, actually. And you can be really heavy on the salt. It doesn't have to be kosher salt. It can be really any type of salt, just as long as it's going to absorb. That's the whole intent of the salt, is we're going to want this to absorb the energy and everything we're putting into our candle. And so you definitely want to have the lover's candle or couple's candle. Using any other kind of candle for this is not going to work, okay? Because this is calling specifically for this type of candle. I mean, you can use another candle if you want to, but if you want optimum results, then just follow this spell, okay? And make sure you get one of these. You can get these at any Botanica. You can get these from me, and I have them in supply, in stock in my store, spiritualsuppliesandcandles.com. I'll try to have that link at the bottom of the video. And also, you want to have some type of love oil, which I have my own love oil that I make. If you don't have some that you already use. And also, you want to use the Jezebel oil. Now, I also have this in my store, and you can also get this oil from, I think, the internet somewhere else, like Amazon. And so anyway, I have this here. And also, you want to make sure you have your petition, which I didn't put the name here that I want to focus on. So this is like demonstration that I want to show you guys. I'm going to put the name I want on there later, but you want to put the person's name, the person's husband, man, that you want to steal. You want to put it in the on all four corners of the brown paper bag. And just go ahead and get a piece of brown paper bag for that. I know that you can use any type of candle or whatever. I mean, any type of paper. but use the brown paper. And also, you're going to need something to blow smoke on this, okay? Which, whatever your vice or whatever it is, you can use a tobacco, like a, a cigar. You can use a cigarette, whatever it is of your essence. You want to, like put it, build that type of smoke there. And if you don't use anything or, smoke anything, that's fine too. Just don't use anything, okay? But maybe you can use like incense. I think that would probably work too. So anyway, now what we're going to do now is we're going to get our candle and we're going to start putting the oil on the candle. And this is the lover's oil. We're going to get the candle ready. Okay. And it's got herbs and stuff already in the oil. So, you want to make sure you get it around good. You don't want to put like a whole lot on the wick because you don't want it to catch fire. And we're just going to be putting our intent, and we're going to be rubbing, and we're going to be thinking about him. And, this will work best if you're already attracted to the person, if there's already attraction there. We're going to be rubbing and thinking about him and, all of his thoughts. I'm just putting all of my intention, all of my desire into this candle because I want him to feel how much I want him. I want him to feel how much that me and him are going to just be so happy together. And he's going to be mine. He's only going to be able to think about me. And I also want to get the Jezebel oil. And we're going to put this here, rub it, and we're going to rub that all over the candle too. And you're just going to put all your meditations, we're going to pray into it. We're going to just put our hands all over it. This is our love. And while you're doing this, the petition, the brown paper bag here that you're going to be using, now you're going to write this on here. I'm going to have the information in the bottom of this video of what you can write, and you can also write your own words as well. But this is what I wrote, and the chemistry is there. I want you. Now is the time for me and you. I see with her, but it's over. A new life begins with me and you to discover. Give into me, now give into to your desire. So let it be. And let's say it one more time. I want to be clear. And as I'm focusing and I'm looking at the candle here, the chemistry is there. And I want you. Now is the time. Now is the time for me and you. I see you with her, but it's over. And a new life begins with me and you to discover. Give into me. Now give into your desire. So let it be. And also, on each side, you're going to write Amir, 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 which is love. It's Latin for love. Make sure you write the word Amir, A-M-A-R-E, Amir, Amir, because these ancient love spirits are going to come and they're going to assist in you getting your man, getting your desire, and all of that you rubbed and chanted over and prayed over, and just rub the petition like you would want to rub on him and make him happy. And now what we're going to do, since we got that already, and you can do that as long as you want to. It doesn't really have to be a long time. It could be like 5 or 10 minutes or so, about like what I'm doing now. And so now we're going to take the salt, the bowl of salt, And we're just going to lay our hands over it and we're going to bless it. This is for me. This is for me. Okay, and so the idea of the salt in this bowl is that we are going to make like a little well into the salt, okay? Like I said, you don't want to be stingy on this spell on the salt. So you can get the regular iodine salt, it doesn't matter, whatever you have. And I'm going to sit the candle in here really good so that it doesn't fall over. There it goes. Okay. Then we're going to get the petition. And you can fold it towards you any way you want to. It does not matter, you know. It doesn't matter how many times you fold it or anything like that. I think it'd be better if I put the petition under here in the salt in the well here. There we go. Because we're going to want the candle wax to melt onto the petition and to the salt, because we're going to want him to thirst for us. You know, or he's going to want us so bad. You know, he's going to want you so bad. And so now we're going to get ready to light the candle. And I'm going to let that burn. And during this time, you know, you can be playing any type of music that you like. You know, something like Marvin Gaye, sexual healing, any type of romance, you know, seduction type of music, you know, really get into it, put your feeling into it and your mind. We belong together. Your mind, we belong together. I'm going to continue to let that burn. And while we do that, we're going to get out the cigar or whatever it is that you smoke. Like I said, if you don't have anything like that, you don't need anything, or you can also use incense. Okay, that would be good. And we definitely gonna want to make sure that this candle burns all the way down. Look at that. Look, that's love. So we're gonna thank the spirits already because this is done. Ashe. Blow smoke. Don't blow the candle out, whatever you do. You want the smoke to just hit the candle. And during this time, you're going to be meditation. You're going to be using meditation. You're going to be meditating on your baby, you know. You're going to be meditating on that man. And, you know, hey, for those of you who have gotten your man stolen from you, you can use this as defense magic, okay? And steal him back. Yeah. Steal him back. If you feel like he's worth fighting for, steal him back. Or you can let him go. Mm-hmm. Nice burn. Look at that. Thirst for me. I love you. Love me. Yeah. Yeah, and that candle wax is burning down too. Look at that dripping. It's dripping down the female side. Really, really fast. Yeah. So that's it, y'all. Now, when this burns all the way down into the salt, okay, you can leave it on your altar for about 3 days, no longer than 3 days. Leave it on your altar for about 3 days. If you don't have an altar, then you can make a little space somewhere in your home for it, or outside would be just fine. Make a little place and put it outside for it to, go ahead and grow. You want your spell to become a living entity. You want your spell to work. You want your spell to do what you created it to do. So that's what you do. And like I said, with the salt, the whole intention, the person is going to be thirsting so much for you that that connection, that bond that you already have with that person, it's just going to get stronger. So yeah, there you have it. And then when it's done for the 3rd day, all you have to do is, you could take it outside, put it in the earth. You want to return it back to nature. And you don't have to put it in any type of pond or anything like that. You don't have to litter. If you're not sure where to put it, if you live in a city, as I always say, take it out with the trash. It will go back to the landfill, which it will go back to the earth, okay? We live in modern times, so we have to do our spell work to fit the type of era that we live in. And we have to be safe as well. And as you can see, it's working already really, really fast. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Bye. This is a how to get her, steal her husband, steal her man's spell.